get punched in the face with some TLC shit on a dead guy. Some TLC shit, cause my nigga, you gon' need a chili ice for your left eye. I'm back in your city tonight, walking around my head high. Never been get round gang since headline. It feels like nobody's there until you start giving out two tones. And nobody cares until they in front of your tombstone. Ice and Tiffany and bluestones. I done made plenty shit right at a two-wrong shit. Let's go.
YouTube family, welcome back to the channel, baby. Vlog 51. We're closer to 100 vlogs now than we are to 0 vlogs, so that's pretty exciting. But I told you guys I was back. We're not going on another over a month hiatus. We're going every 2 weeks now, and I felt today was a perfect time to pick up the camera and film. So as always, pretty jam-packed day. It's about 9:20 right now. I've done everything I had to do this morning. You know, clean up dishes, clean up the bedroom, clean up the living room, feed all the dogs. I got my food in front of me. We're gonna go over what has changed. I know the last YouTube video was what has changed because I took that month hiatus, but stuff has changed since that last video I actually filmed. Very minor changes, but damn, Blaze. Very minor changes, but still in the right direction of trying to look as peeled as possible for the trips I have coming up. So it's just getting a game plan, not only with how we look, but also still performing well in all of our runs. And I signed up for a new event, so we'll talk about that a little later. But let me show you guys what we're eating meal 1. I think it's the same thing I showed you guys last time. Yeah, it is. We got 100 grams of berries. It's usually blueberries or blackberries. We've got half of a Thomas bagel. We've got 3 pasture-raised eggs and 1 Trader Joe's chicken sausage. Absolutely fire. Get the garlic herb or the apple, smoked apple. This meal always smacks. Then we have our fish oil, multivitamin, D3, and our Accutane. As well as we have creatine, glutamine, and hydration with about 24 ounces of water. And I'm always transparent with you guys. So this is the glutamine that we use from Rise. You can use code Shep for the glutamine and creatine. If you're someone who sweats a lot like me, I probably lose like, over 3,000 milligrams of sodium a day. I'm not sponsored. This is just a great product. And Rise has a great hydration product, but for what I need personally as an athlete and what I do in my training, I need something a little bit higher. So Raw has this Replenish, which has 1,000 milligrams of sodium per scoop. And it's no shade towards Rise. It's none of that. I just want to be transparent with you guys with what I take. I can't say, I can't be taking something else and then tell you guys I take another thing when that's not the truth. I'm always going to be 100% truthful with you. And like I said, it's no shade towards Rise. It's just what my body needs personally. Maybe it's different for you. You might be fine with the Rise hydration pack, but I need something a little extra. So that's why I take that. I take about 2 scoops of that per day. Depending if I have a longer run, it could get up to 3. So I like to stay very hydrated, as well as salt a lot of my food. So I have salt all over my eggs. And then your boy not been shitting because there ain't much fiber in my diet right now, and I'm getting relatively lean. So we got Fiberlize back in the mix by Species Nutrition, 1 scoop down the hatch this morning, so we'll see what happens. Usually after I eat my first meal, that's when I start shitting my brains out. TMI. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this up. I have not looked at my phone at all yet, so we're gonna see what notifications we got, because I told you guys I do not check my phone the first hour and a half that I wake up. So today I woke up at 7:45, 8, and I have not looked at it. It's 9:27 now. So we're gonna eat up, look at my phone, finish breakfast, clean up, and then I'll see you guys in the office for our workflow, all right? All right, finally finished up breakfast, and we're in the office to work today. Probably will go from it's almost 10 a.m. I probably will go from 10 a.m. to 1 or 2 today, depending on what I have. Majority of stuff that I have today is fairly light. Yesterday was a bit heavy, but some updates. For today, we have to obviously go over emails, client checks, manufacturer messages. I do that every single day. Non-negotiables, emails, check new clients and current manufacturer messages, and then I go over DMs and emails for support and preferred and stuff like that. Non-negotiables, and then going into other stuff. I started a new platform. Well, I didn't start a new platform. I opened it back up. I used to use WAP for my programs and custom meal plans, but for some reason they changed their interface I don't know why. It's very confusing now. So I decided to go with a different one called Gumroad. So I have my hybrid split, my PPL split, and you can do a custom meal plan. It's all on there in my link tree. So I know a lot of people have been asking me about that. So I'm gonna check on those. I need to rewrite my running plan just because I'm not really fond of how Garmin is lining it up right now. So me and GPT, my buddy, are gonna talk and go over that. I gotta go over content strategy for today and the rest of the week. New quantities for the thermals. I know Mitri's shirt is not the same thing as a thermal, but I saw how many people were on the site for that one product, and I'm kind of undershooting myself for the next pack with thermals, especially knowing that a lot of people ask for thermals. The quantity's got to go up, so we're gonna change those. And another thing about Mitri's shirt, thank you to anybody who ordered. That shirt did absolutely insane. We have right now, I have 9 mediums and 4 smalls left. We got large, extra large, 2X all sold out. So you guys went crazy. Those shipped out yesterday morning. Should be to you guys by Wednesday through Friday. It depends where you live. Anyway, shout out to you guys for that. But anyway, after that, we have to make an activewear inspiration list or inspo list. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this before, but with the momentum and the route that Preferred is going this year, and at the rate it is growing, I had to sit back and really think about and ask myself, you know, how do I want to approach all these different avenues and categories within the brand, whether that's marketing, shipping, fulfillment, manufacturing, could be customer support. And with those 4, you know, as the brand grows, as the community grows, there's more demand, which means the supply needs to meet that demand. But if I'm still running a one-man show, something's gonna take a hit. You can't be perfect at everything. As much as I want to, I started to get drained out and stuff was starting to take a hit. And I'm a social media guy, I'm a marketer at heart, so I'd rather focus on marketing and less on other stuff. So we have hired a entire new manufacturing team to help me out with that stuff. And this is probably I'm gonna look back on this, and this is probably gonna be one of the best decisions I've ever made, because there's a few reasons why. Specifically with performance and activewear, you guys know I've been trying to be that for the last year and a half, and I have missed the mark on like every single sample that I've done. Some been better than others, but I'm just tired of wasting money and wasting time. I want to get you guys the best performance and activewear possible. I'm talking like Lululemon quality. Like, I want to be better than Lululemon quality, and I know I will, but I needed some help and somebody that had expertise in that area. I only know so much, and you can't be afraid to ask, not only ask questions, but you know, put it in somebody else's hands that knows a lot more than you. Like, sometimes you gotta throw your ego and pride to the side. I don't know everything. I do need help. How do we collaborate? How do we come together to continue to grow the business? And that's exactly what I'm doing. So it's not just with performance wear, it's literally everything. So over the next few months, you guys are gonna see probably the best quality Preferred stuff that you've ever seen. And it's hard for me to say that. I'm gonna toot my horn a little bit because I put out really dope quality stuff right now. So you might be asking, how are you going to top that? I'm telling you, there's levels to this, and it's going to be a lot better flow. And obviously this was a decent investment, but I know you got to spend money to make money, obviously. And that's not like all that it's about. You know, obviously you want to make a living out of it, but I want to bring you guys the best possible quality, and I don't want anything to backtrack at all. And I think with the momentum from the end of last year going into this year, with the 3 drops we've had this year, it's about to get really crazy going into the fall. And this is why there's been such a big break in between drops right now, because I've been trying to get this all situated. So now that it's situated, Perfect Pack is about to be done and shipped to me, and then we'll get that going. And then I have another drop for you guys, hopefully late August, early September, and then we'll go into the fall. So stuff is shaping out really well. So that's why I have to make an activewear inspo list, just so I can have that stuff ready for my team. And I just need to go over an update plan of the next 1 or 2 months with drops and the new team. Other than that, I just have some home stuff I need to do, and then we're gonna go hit lower body together. I have not hit lower body with you guys, and honestly, ever since I've started to hit lower body as an athlete, I've started to look forward to it. Before, I was dreading going to hit leg day as a bodybuilder, like training like a bodybuilder, but I'm like excited to deadlift today because I want to hit a PR. So we'll do that, and then we got an easy run like I said, I have to go over a new running plan to see what we got today. Maybe 3 or 4 miles, but I'll also show you guys where I'm wanting to host a run club, because that'll be pretty soon, just waiting on the last sample, and we'll go from there. So that is what today's looking like. Whole lot of yapping. But I'm gonna lock in here for a little bit and I'll keep you guys updated on how the day is going, all right? All right, we just went through most of our emails, client checks, manufacturer messages, all that, did the quantities and stuff. I have some more stuff to do after I do this, but I'm gonna show you how beneficial ChatGPT is. I feel like a majority of people know what ChatGPT is, but don't understand the benefit of it. I use it every single day. I pay for the premium version. One time, I saw that it basically took a flat lay that I took of a hoodie that I was having a really hard time of creating such a flat lay without any wrinkles, and I said, make this hoodie flat with no wrinkles, and it did that. I said, okay, I need to pay for the premium version, because the images is only for the premium, and then you also get no limits on how many prompts you can ask or talk to it throughout the day. I know with the basic version, like, you get a certain amount of times you can message it and that'll stop you for the day, but I just paid for it because it's an asset to me. I literally have, I'll tell you like the categories. It categorizes based on what you talk about it with, so like Bible verses for home, upper body versus full body, zone 2 estimate, clothing tolerances for sewing. I asked about the permit for the run club park that I'll show you guys later. Different content ideas for like my personal Instagram, my cutting plan, caption ideas, best shoes for high rocks, refeed day recap, finance strategies, fueling for body recomp. Like, there's a bunch of stuff you can ask it, and it's very beneficial. But I'm going to go over my new running plan with it, or try to critique it a little bit. So right now, you guys know I was training for half marathon earlier this year, and then I had to stop because I got injured during basketball. I had a heel contusion, so I was not going to race. But now my parents will be here for my birthday, I think October 3rd to the 6th, and the race is October 4th. So I was like, why not just schedule the half marathon for then? So I'm going to try and tell it to make me a running plan based on what I've been doing. So I'll tell it like how many days I can run throughout the week, what's my average easy run pace right now, what's my goal time and pace for the race, when's the race, and honestly that's really it. I mean, you can go super in depth, you can go more broad, it's going to give you more broad answers, but the more in depth you go, the better result or answer you're going to get. So I will type what I'm going to type in and then tell you guys, and then I'll show you guys what the answer gives me. All right, so stay tuned. All right, so this is what I came up with. I didn't press enter yet. I said, hello, I would like to go over a new running plan for my half marathon scheduled for October 4th here in Texas. I'm currently able to run Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, but can add days if needed for the half marathon prep. I also have a High Rocks race in Dallas November 21st. If that provides any further information to create the plan. My current schedule has been Tuesday, easy run, Thursday, speed workout, Friday, easy run, Sunday, long run. I also train 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes Saturday. My current easy pace is 9:15 to 9:30. Can you write me a plan for the race? Question mark. Also, I didn't know if I don't know if I told you guys that I have a High Rocks November 21st now. Luckily, I was able to get an early access code, so I signed up for the Dallas High Rocks 3 days before the tickets went live to the public. So I secured my spot. I'm doing it with Reese. You guys saw him in the last video. I'm very excited about that. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to work in High Rocks prep with the half marathon prep, because I know they're around the same time, kind of like a month and a half apart a little bit, but we'll see what this says. I'm gonna click enter. I forgot to put at what pace I wanted to run the race at. I wanna run it at an 8-minute per mile pace. That's my goal. Let me redo it. Okay, now it should give me what I am looking for. That's a sub 145 half marathon. That's my goal. So Tuesday, easy run, zone 2 recovery, aerobic base. Thursday, speed workout, intervals, tempo, threshold work. Friday, same thing, easy run. Then Sunday, long run, endurance development. I basically will just I'll show you guys. So it gives you every single like breakdown. So like weeks 1 and 4, weeks 5 through 8, weeks 9 through 12, weeks 13 through 15, and then the race week. It gives me like step-by-step how, like what I need to do, you know? And then printable weekly or Google Sheets version to track each runs and notes. I can also build a post-race High Rocks prep block starting the week after. So this is, of course, not the end-all be-all. It doesn't have to be like, okay, I'm gonna do exactly what it says, but it just gives you such a clear view and clear path to take. I feel like it's not even just with like training. It can be anything that you have going on in life. If you need just a little bit of clarity with something, or you just want to feel like somebody is collaborating with you on whatever ideas you might have or plans or goals, this tool is insane. I feel like a lot of people think it's just like BS or doesn't really help with it, but if you can use it in a way to benefit your life, I 100% recommend using ChatGPT. The AI just whole world, I mean, if this is the start, I can't imagine what it's going to be like in 5 years, even next year. I mean, it's amazing. So I'm going to go over this, try to get a printable document just so I can have it on my phone at all times. And I'll start this today. Probably go for 3 miles easy today, and we'll go from there, all right? So what is it right now? 11:43. I still have some stuff to do. Can this get out of here? I still have some stuff to do regarding prep for the next drop and the activewear list and stuff like that. So once I get that stuff done, we will eat our pre-meal. I'll show you guys that, and then we'll head to the gym to hit legs, all right? All right, while that training plan is generating with Google Sheets, I just got this proof to come in. I had some people ask me for new colors for wristbands, so we're doing this gray right here. Pretty fire. Literally same thing when it comes to the outside preferred logo, and then only for individuals who embrace their failures and break through. So that proof is good. And then we have a white one that I had to change because I got the inside font wrong. So it's just white with black lettering. Yeah, white with black lettering. So gray with the black lettering, and then white with the black lettering. Other than that, I think we're good. And then this is downloaded. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now because I'm itching to go lift, but I'm trying to show you guys. Look how easy this is. This is what ChatGPT literally wrote for me. Start date, look at that. I don't know why this says June. It's not June. I gotta fix that. But anyway, it literally gave me like the week, start date, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and it has each easy run, each speed workout, each easy run, and each long run. So we're gonna see how it goes today, and then just build from there. I do need to change this because the start date is today and not, June. I am done with that. Check that off the box. Now we're going to make an activewear inspiration list and kind of go over the prep for next drop. I mean, pretty much everything is already like set and ready to go. I've ordered every single thing. It's now just the waiting game, which I don't dislike, but now's the time where I can really lock in on the marketing side of stuff. I have a really cool idea for this drop's promo. Basically, what I want to get at is the last big drop was a basics bag drop, which is very like somewhat fitness, but majority casual promo wise. And I want to just reiterate to preferred community that like we are a fitness central brand. Obviously, I'm a big advocate of rocking the pieces outside of the gym. Like you're able to rock it outside of the gym, but we are fitness like focused. So that needs to be reiterated again, and I have a really cool promo idea, like I said, for this drop to bring that like core view back to the brand. So I'm excited for this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, possibly 19 brand new items. If you didn't watch the last video, you got the vintage black, gray, and hunter camo perfect sweats restocking. I added a black pair, so we have 4 sweats. And we have gray shorts, Realtree shorts, and black shorts. Then we have white Realtree and a black crop tee. Then we have a black and a hunter camo thermal long sleeve like waffle knit. Then we have a wash black, wash gray, perfect crop tank. And then we have black camo, and pink camo, both Realtree skull caps with the perfect logo. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. People have been begging me, bro, and I'm trying to get it out to you guys, but I've said it before, I don't want to rush greatness. So we're taking our time with stuff, making sure everything is in order. Also, I told you guys the new manufacturing service. I just had to get all of that, situated out, and now we're in a really good spot momentum wise with everything going on. So I am excited to get this to you guys. Everything's gonna be almost perfect packed, but I'm excited for this. So I'm gonna work on this. It's 12 right now, put some time towards this, and then we will get ready to go to the gym and hit legs. All right, all done with work for right now. We're gonna get ready to go to the gym, then I'll come back, work a little bit more, and then we'll go on our run, but we gotta pick our gym fit out. I also forgot to give you guys Physique update. Let me check my app. Last time we talked, I was 191.8. I was 192.7 this morning. I was coming off of this weekend, like eating off plan just because of July 4th and stuff. So on the 5th, what day was that? On Saturday morning, I was 196.3. That's because I had Shake Shack, like 3,000 calories with a Shake Shack the night before. So 196, then I was 195.7 on Sunday. Then yesterday morning I was 194, and then today I was 192. So my body always fluctuates like that. That's only what, 0.7, 0.9 up from last time I talked to you guys. I did hit 190.6 on the 3rd. So the day before 4th of July, that's because I was depleting down. So we have about 3.5 weeks until we go to the beach with my family, and then we have Misha's bachelor party in Tulum August 14th. So really 2 beach trips. Just trying to be super peeled. Probably, I want to get sub 190 by the beach trip. I'll probably film again the week before the beach trip, and then maybe while I'm there. So you guys get to see if we do hit our goal. But for right now, I'm feeling really, really good. Still pretty strong. I'm having some shoulder pain when it comes to like pressing movements, but like strength wise, I feel fine. Like I told you guys today, I'm trying to hit a PR for deadlift, so we'll see if we can do that. But that is the plan right now. Basically just getting flat throughout the week, refeed, you know, structured refeed with, it could be nigiri, there's very clean sushi, extra rice cake, stuff like that, and then just keep going. I'm steering away from, you know, heavy burgers and fries and ice cream and shakes. That's usually just like a cheat meal or just a very not structured refeed. Nothing wrong with that, but when you're trying to stay pretty clean and, you know, structured to your weight, you gotta lock in. Now I usually will go training shorts. Do I have my black ones or just gray? I could go teal. Should we base the shoes off the, should we base the fit off the shoes or the, what? Should we base the shoes off the fit or the fit off the shoes? I could go these. I also forgot I had them in cream, so I could go cream. I feel like I want to wear these. So I have not worn cream in a while. And maybe just a black tank. Do I have one? What shoes do we wear if we're wearing cream? Last leg day I wore these, and these felt pretty good training legs in. I feel like I mean, is that a lot going on? I feel like the shoe needs to be primarily black. I have these Travis Scott's, black tee, cream shorts. What do you guys think? Not like you guys can respond to me. I think we'll just go dry fit tank from Young LA. I'm gonna see how this looks real quick. Alright, only thing is that they're a bit wrinkly because I hadn't taken them out the drawer in forever. I forgot I had them, but I like this fit. We just need the bottoms now. Alright, that looks a lot better. I just need these to, you know, wrinkle out a little bit. But simple, black tee, dry fit, 2-in-1 shorts. Currently working on some for preferred, and then whatever the hell these are called, black Travis Scott, whatever, low fire. Scent of the day. It would be Baccarat, but I actually messed this fragrance up in London. It smells like straight hand sanitizer now. I left it in the bathroom and it got very steamy. If you don't know, if you leave fragrances in the bathroom where steam is, it will separate the oils and everything inside. So a $400 fragrance down the drain. So I'm waiting till Nordstrom has their sale in 4 days, and I'm gonna get the red version of this, like the red bottle, and not mess it up. Other MFK one I have is Grand Soir, which is my wedding day fragrance. That's pressure. Gotta wait till the fall for that though. We'll just go with L'Immensité again. Dude, look how low this is. I think when I go to Nordstrom, I'm gonna refill this too, and refill Orage. So it will be a big fragrance day. All right, let's go to the kitchen and get our pre-meal going. All right, pre-meal has not changed really at all. It's the same 2 rice cakes with 32 grams or 1 serving of this Trader Joe's peanut butter honey. It's phenomenal. You can use any nut butter though. So 2 rice cakes, any flavor you want. Nut butter of choice, 1 serving, and then we have 1 scoop. This is now my #1 rise protein over blueberry muffin. We have the strawberry shortcake. Little Debbie, 1 scoop of this with some almond milk in a Hilla mix. It's actually right beside you guys. Boom. With some almond milk, and that is literally it. I will pair that with my pre of choice. I have not decided yet. And then I also will take that same electrolyte powder that I used this morning. I'll do another scoop of that, and I'll take that to have during my workout and then sip on that just to stay hydrated. Everything's flowing well. And that is, where's the thing at? I always lose it. And that's honestly all, like, it is. I'm not gonna change this for a while. I've been rocking with this for like a couple months now, maybe a month. And it's worked so far. So you just want a good, fast digesting carb. I like taking fats, a decent fat before, just so you know that carb, whichever carb you use, can be prolonged and the digestion process takes a little bit longer, so you can sustain that energy from those carbs throughout your workout. And then protein always helps too. So I'll eat this right now. It's 1 p.m. and I probably will start training at 2. So take about 45 minutes to an hour for this to digest, and then I'll get into my training and everything like that, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna eat this up, chill a little bit. I will let my camera charge so I can show you guys the entire leg day lift today. And then I will probably see you guys in the car. We need to make one errand, one stop, and then we'll head to the gym, all right? See you guys in the car. All right, went to the post office, dropped the orders off that I got today and yesterday. I need to build up the juices. Right now, the only thing that's kind of worrying me is my top of my ankle and my right foot. Sunday, I had my taper long run, so I did 5 miles, but it was the first time I ever ran 5 miles straight without stopping. Usually I stop at least once. I was very proud of myself for that, but that means my body went through something it hasn't gone through before. So one, I'm being soft because I'm gonna push through this regardless. It's just what I'm thinking right now, like worrying about it. I shouldn't worry about it. I just need to know that my body was taken through something it hasn't before, so I know I'm not gonna feel the same if I stop before. But regardless of that, I just have to monitor and make sure I'm not doing anything stupid to hurt it even more, like deadlift and run 4 miles a day. But anyway, I'm gonna just bank on the part that I'm being soft. So we're gonna get in there. Well, I'm gonna finish my pre. I'm gonna get in there. I'll show you guys a full leg warm up, and then we'll get into deadlifts. Pretty excited because I'm trying to hit 4 plates today on trap bar for 5. We'll see if my body is up for it. It will be up for it. We're gonna speak to existence. I will hit 4 plates today. So I'm gonna get jamming in here, and I'll see you guys when we warm up.
Let's go. Hey. Let's go, let's go. Me and my niggas tryna get it, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. Hit that house, they tell me is you with it, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. Home invasion was persuasive. Was persuasive. Was persuasive. From 9 to 5, I know it's vacant, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. Dreams of living life like rappers do. Like rappers do. Like rappers. Back when condom rappers wasn't cool. They wasn't cool. They wasn't. I fucked Sherane and went to tell my bros. Tell my bros. Then Usher Raymond Let It Burn came on. That burn came on. That burn came on. Hot sauce all at night, I rhyming, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. Park the car, then we start rhyming, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. The only thing we had to free our mind. Free our mind. Then freeze that verse when we see dollar signs. See dollar signs. You looking like an easy come up, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. A silver spoon, I know you come from, yeah bitch. Yeah bitch. And that's a lifestyle that we never knew. We never knew. Go at a revving for the revenue. Go Holly Berry or hallelujah. Pick your poison, tell me what you doing. Everybody go respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever.
Alright, I know it's kind of loud in here, but I'll try to talk louder than the music. I don't just do that warm up for just leg day. I'll do that warm up for my upper body days, even when I don't hit legs. It's just to get really good activation in your entire body. Plus, kind of out of breath. You need to be doing some type of mobility every single day. I'm telling you guys, it's very underlooked with everybody, not even just the fitness industry, but everybody in the world. If your body does not move properly, you cannot go run, you cannot go lift, you cannot go swim, you cannot play basketball properly. You're gonna feel like ass, not only during, but afterwards. So prioritize mobility and stretching. Whatever you feel is right for you, do that. Just have a routine. I stretch before I go to bed at night. Not in the morning, but before I go to bed at night, and then before every single workout, I will do mobility. So that's at least 2 times a day. And then if you have a run, I do mobility before I run too, a little activation. So I didn't do any like strict static stretching. You want to do a lot of dynamic stretching, get blood flow going. I'm very amped up right now. My body is a little sweaty. That's how it should be before a lift. So we're gonna get going. I'm gonna take you guys through the entire, from the start to the finish. I'll show majority of all the sets from deadlifts for other workouts or other exercises. I don't know if I would do that, but we'll see. We'll get going, all right? I do it.
All day, this away, that away, through canals and alleyways, just to say, money trees is the perfect place for shade, and that's just how I feel. Nah, $8 might just fuck your main bitch, that's just how I feel. Nah, $8 might say fuck them niggas that you game with, that's just how I feel. Nah, $8 might just make that lane switch, that's just how I feel. Nah, $8 might turn to $1 million, then we all rich, that's just how I feel. Dreams of living life like rappers do. Bump that new E40 at the school.
Alright, with a little help of David Gaggins yelling in my ear, pause, we got that shit. So, a little PR. We went 315 2 weeks ago, 365 last week, 405 this week. So, we're progressing pretty fast. Now, the only question is, how am I going to fill these next 2 sets? Because it's 3 sets of 5. Not just one top set. So I'll film those just so you guys can see if I slow down or keep the same pace or go faster. I'm trying to be as explosive as possible, but that shit's heavy, I'm not gonna lie, that shit's pretty heavy. The main focus is just to keep my core tight and keep my chest up, because the minute you start folding over, that's when you're gonna obliterate your lower back and you're gonna injure yourself. So think about driving your feet through the floor almost like you're trying to like jump, in a sense, like push your feet through the ground, keep your core tight, chest up, it should be good, and then just come down with the weight. Don't like control the weight down, because you probably fuck your back up too. So like you're not trying to RDL back down, so just hip hinge up, feet to the floor, chest up, you'll be straight. So I'm probably gonna rest for like 2 more minutes because that was pretty demanding, and then we'll do our second set, rest again, third set, and then we'll move to the next thing. Bro Stevens had us thinking rational. That's rational. Back to reality, we pour, yeah, bitch. Ain't another casualty at war, yeah, bitch. 2 bullets in my Uncle Tony head. He said one day I'll be on tour, yeah, bitch. That Louis burgers never be the same. A Louis belt'll never ease that pain. But I'ma purchase when that day is jerking. Pull off at churches with Pirelli skirting. Gang signs out the window, yeah, bitch. Hoping all of them offend you, yeah, bitch. They say your hood is a pot of gold, and we go crash it when nobody's home. Holly Berry or Hallelujah. Pick your poison, tell me what you do. Everybody go respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever.
The one in front of the gun forever.
And I've been hustling all day, this away, that away.
Alright, I'm very satisfied with those 3 sets. Honestly, I was a little, I don't say, I was a little nervous, honestly. Just, you go for a PR weight, you're going to be a little anxious about it just because you've never touched that, and I haven't deadlifted in so long. I hit conventional deadlift 505 when I was like 220 playing baseball in college, like deadlifting a lot, but as far as trap bar, that's the heaviest I've ever done, so I'm very happy with that. We'll go into a single leg RDL with the barbell. I've been liking these more. I did them last week just because going from like trap bar heavy strictly into like a heavy dumbbell RDL with both legs kind of torches my back a little bit, but I don't feel my back on these. I can still isolate the hamstring and the glute pretty well. So we're gonna do single leg RDLs, 3 sets, 6 reps each leg. We'll try to do 135 today. Last week I did 25s. That was really easy. So we'll do 135, see how that feels, and then go from there. I probably would just go 1 set for each side. It's gonna get boring. But we'll go from there, right?
Just to say, money trees is the perfect place for shade, and that's just how I feel. Nah, $8 might just fuck your main bitch. That's just how I feel. Nah, $8 might say fuck them niggas that you game with. That's just how I feel. Nah, $8 might just make that lane switch. That's just how I feel. Nah, $8 might turn to $1 million and we all rich. That's just how I feel.
Be the last one out to get this dough. No way, love one of you bucket-headed hoes. No way, hit the streets and we break the code. No way, hit the brakes when they on patrol. No way, be the last one out to get this dough. No way, love one of you.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little beat. Those RDOs took me out, but we get hack squat now. 3 sets of 8. I'm not going to like ultimate failure, but it's probably like 1 or 2 shy off. So we'll see how I feel after these, if we're going to do accessories or not, because I know I have to run later today. But let's get right into it, bro. I'm dragging now.
No way, hit the streets and we break the code. No way, hit the brakes when they on patrol. No way.
Magic rock up in them projects where them niggas pick your pockets. Santa Claus don't miss them stockings. Liquor spilling, pistols popping, baking soda, y'all are whipping. Ain't no turkey on Thanksgiving. My homeboy just don't.
Dude, I only have 4 plates in there right now, and that feels like 8. It's crazy because when I was like peak bulk, like 220, 230, I was doing like 10 plates for like 15 to 20 reps. But I did not like how I looked then, so I'll take the 4 plates right now and how I look over 10 plates and how I look then. Alright, W-ass lift. Ended up doing that last set. My legs are cooked and I also have to run later, so we're gonna preserve our legs. Didn't do accessories, but we hit 2 sets of decline crunches. I always hit abs after every single lift. But it is now 4 o'clock. It's supposed to rain. Well, it already did rain a little bit, but it's supposed to rain a little bit more until like 5. So what I'm thinking is we'll go home, fuel back up. 4 o'clock right now, yeah, fuel back up, do whatever extra work we need to do, chill with the wife, and then get fueled up again. And then we'll go hit our run probably at like 6:30. Yeah, 6:30 sounds good. Hit our 4 miles, come back home, fuel back up again, watch Love Island, go to sleep, and do the same shit tomorrow. Because you guys know I do the same shit every day with slight tweaks. I did just think about going to Fleet Feet right now though to check if I wanted to cop the Endorphin 4 Pros because I want to shoot for High Rocks. I don't really have a designated shoe right now for High Rocks, but maybe I'll do that another day. I don't really feel like doing that right now. I need to go eat. At least like, not at this moment, but the park that I run at is right next to Fleet Feet. So we might go and see if they have some for me to try on. I'm not ordering them off of there or from the store because I gotta plug at Dick's so I get a little discount. But alright. I'll see you guys at home when we fuel back up, baby. Alright, change of plans. There's always a change of plans in Shep's day. Wife called. You guys know that we had the custom crate for Blue and Bear, but then we ended up putting Bear in his old metal cage, like in the corner in the living room, or the second living room, and Blue alone in the custom crate because we were afraid that the space between the poles that separates their 2 crates together was too big because they got into it before. And we were trying to, you know, not have that happen again. But we are going to put plexiglass. We're going to drill it into the crate. So there's like a divider, a clean divider, but you can't really see it. That was the whole point because we don't want that big ass crate in the living room anymore. It's an eyesore. So hopefully that will allow them to still sleep next to each other, but not try and put their snout through the bars and, you know, bite one another. So I'm gonna go pick that up now. It's about 20 minutes away, and if the Fleet Feet is over by there, then we'll stop there too, just to, you know, 2 in 1, knock it out. So let's go pick up this plexiglass. I'm starving, but it's all right. All right, that was quick and easy. Just told him the measurements, cut it up, took like maybe 10 minutes. I started looking at hoses and like automatic timers for sprinklers because I want to start doing that for my front lawn because I know the grass can be a lot better and I want to take control of that. I also need an extension to the roll-up thing that I have for my hose because the hose that I have busted, so I can't even use it. The water just spews out of the hole. So I'm just trying to get more familiar with the brands that have the automatic timers and stuff like that. And dude, there's so many pieces to a sprinkler system. So if you have any expertise in that, let me know so I can get hip with that. But we got the plexiglass back there. I picked this up because I'm gonna head to Fleet Feet because it's on the way home. But we got sparkling ice, caffeine, 0 sugar, blue raspberry. There's only 70 milligrams of caffeine in this. Let's try this. Cheers. It's pretty good. I feel like with all sparkling ices, the flavor kind of like fades away 0.5 seconds after you take a sip. It's alright, I give it probably like a 6 out of 10, but it's good for now. Let's go to Fleet Feet, try on these shoes. I'm gonna see if I want to film in there or not. Check the vibe out, and then we'll head home, eat. It's 4:30, I probably won't get home till like 5:15. We'll eat, rest a little bit for like 40, 45 minutes, and then go do our 4-mile run. Alright, we just put up. Let's see what they got in there, alright? Fleet Feet. I've actually never been in one before, so let's see. Appreciate it. Of course.
Are you doing the singles for the High Rocks?
No, I'm gonna do doubles. This will be my first one, yeah.
Okay.
It was I heard it was tough for like the public. I was able to get early access.
Yeah.
And did you do that one at all?
I've not done.
No?
I've just seen a lot of
Yeah,
people I know have done them. So, but yeah, I mean, it's going a lot of
pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah, they're carbon plated. They've got the cushion. They're a little bit more of a. They're better for like balance, I'd say. A
Yeah.
lot of the super shoes are pretty.
Agreed, yeah.
Just a little bit rocky in terms of like stability.
I have
These
the-
are a little bit flatter. So
I have the vapor flies. I use them for like speed sessions, but they're like not stable whatsoever. I tried to do one High Rocks workout and I was like tipping over,
Yeah.
but these feel pretty damn good.
those are much better. I would say like the Saucony Elites, those ones are really like soft.
Oh,
So
really?
they would not be good at all for that.
Is that those?
It's those right there.
Okay.
Yeah, the vapor flies would probably be pretty unstable.
I'd probably run the half marathon in those. I
Audios
like the
Pros.
yeah. I do all my runs in the Evo SLs. It's probably
Yeah.
my favorite shoe.
I like the Audios Pros a lot. I do
Really?
all my workouts in them. And
Really?
So usually the more efficient you go, the more it costs. So a little less efficient, a little less.
I like these and then the silver gray pair as well.
Yeah.
But I just have to.
Yeah, we
Just,
have that colorway and then like a blue, green, white kind of colorway as well.
Okay. Have you seen the silver one?
I've not seen the silver one yet.
It's just like pretty neutral, silver,
Yeah.
whatever this is, and then gray bottom.
Yeah.
So, dude,
Those are pretty sweet.
thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, that just solidified me ordering the shoes. Those are sweet. It was between that colorway or this neutral one that I showed him. This one right here. So this is the one that I'm looking at, and then this is the one that I just tried on. And so not only solidified me ordering the shoes, but also not getting that crazy colorway. It was just too much for me. So we're gonna go with the neutral one. The reason why I want a new shoe for High Rocks is because most of the shoes I have right now are not very stable. They're either not stable or not fast enough, and that has a carbon plate in it. So I could wear these for, you know, a regular race too. It doesn't have to be just High Rocks. So I think that'd be really good pickup and train in those and see how far they take me. And if I want to keep using that shoe for High Rocks, then I will. So we'll order those and see how they feel when they come in. And I'll end up probably shooting another YouTube video when I do High Rocks workouts. And when I officially start that prep in August, you guys will get a lot of videos, whether that's on Instagram, TikTok, or a YouTube vlog. I'll show that prep. So that was sweet. I'm glad they had those and I was able to try it on. I am going brain dead though, so we're like 12 minutes from home. I need to eat. So I'll see you guys back at home when we get some food in us, bruh. Time to grow. Yo, 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 little chitlins. What's up, man? It's hot out there.
You're giving him kisses? Well, he was licking the water off of Bear's mouth. He was giving him kisses? That's so nice.
It's not that excessive, right? Oh my gosh. What do we think about that, buddy? $16 on Amazon, baby. How you like them apples? Valid? Valid, right? I'm just, yeah. What? $16.
For all that?
$16.
1.6 for all that.
Yes.
That's it?
That is it.
Wow.
Hanging it? All right, we got our late post-workout meal. 8-ounce ground beef, 142 grams of rice, pickled onions, lettuce, sugar-free ketchup, and zesty ranch, and pico, and salt. So, there you go. Fire! I'm going to Wusa, and I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit when we get ready to go run, okay?
Did you tell them that you were getting this piece?
Yeah.
Oh. It's for this guy. You're cracking it. You're cracking it. Enough.
What do you want me to do? Undo it?
No, don't undo it.
It's stuck in there.
Well, I don't know.
I gotta keep going.
Oh, gosh. Would be gentle.
Okay.
Oh, shit. It's not going into the wood?
Well, I had to put it all the way into the glass, so now it's just going into the. Now I gotta put it into the wood. Okay.
There you go. Oh, okay.
All right, we're good.
One more.
You don't want to do it?
No, I don't want to do it.
You told me you wanted to do that.
No, you got it.
Do people usually screw into plexiglass?
I'm sure it's been done. I'm positive we aren't the first people to ever do the project with plexiglass. Now we can put that other crate away.
What are you gonna put in that corner?
Our record player.
Oh what?
Our record player.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Here you go. Good job. Now I have to clean it, and then we can test it.
Come on, buddy. Come on. You get to go in there now.
You stink. I'm not talking to Bear.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bear. All right. Put up that plexiglass. Handle some more work. Had a little. What? Had a little Rise athlete meeting, and now it's time to get ready for our run. It's 7:45, so we'll probably be running in the dark a little bit, but that's all right. It'd be a good way to cap off this video. So, fit. I'm gonna rock. I'm gonna still break these in a little more. This will be my third run with the Evo SLs, the metallic gray. Fire. Preferred, mid-cut. I need to restock these. People wanted these. These are fire on runs, look-wise and feel-wise. Then we got the Nike Tank. I'll throw this on right now. I've had this for like 6 years, so it's shrunk a lot. Boom. And then we'll go with the grayish Walico half tights, Coach Shep. We'll throw these on. Also, one more thing. We have the new Preferred Training Division hat sample. A little mesh paneling on the sides, two-tone Training Division. I changed the front logo too. This is the old one. It'll still be a while till this comes out, but you guys can see the differences. So, flatter brim. I don't really like how curved this was. Also, the grays are two different tones. Logo's different on this one. You guys let me know which logo you like. Same with the back. First logo, second logo. Just different font, same sides, but this one's flatter. The mesh is also different. This one's just like more of a structured hat. It doesn't move as much. I want the hat to move more, so I'll show you guys what it looks like on. This will be the first test with it. I do want it curved just a little bit. The next sample, I probably want this brim like more flimsy, like the BPN hats. You see how flimsy this is? I want it to be like very flimsy, so even more unstructured, but we're getting there. I'll wear it tonight. Thank you, Barry, for just barging in. This is the entire fit. Hold on. Preferred Adidas Evo SLs, Wallaco's. Sorry, I'm a little blind right now. Can't even see the camera. Wallaco's, Nike Tank, preferred hat, gray Evos. Yeah, I like this fit. Boom, I'm gonna warm up in here with a new product. I actually got sent and I'm now partnered with them. This is pretty cool. The owner of Raw Nutrition, their athlete manager, and Chris Bumstead created this product. It's called Packed for Performance, PFP. It comes in this little case, just like this. You can literally travel with it wherever. You have to buy the strap separately, but it comes with a carabiner. Pretty heavy duty one too, so you can just clip this to anything. But what comes inside is, open it up, it's really cool. I wouldn't just spew this to you because I talked about mobility and stretching earlier. Band like this. I haven't used the band yet. I got the band in a little pocket. It comes with a lacrosse ball, which is very beneficial if you've never used a lacrosse ball to get out all the knots and stuff. I'll save the best for last. A little pouch, PFP on the front. This is like the smaller bands. I'm actually going to use this right now. I'm going to use the medium one first. So you got light, medium, and heavy. Put this back in. I'll show you guys everything I do with this. Comes with a trigger thing. I've never used this before, but I did the other day, and it was fire. Just put it under like your glute or something, or anything that's like a knot that's hurting you. Finally, best for last. This little case, you have a foam roller, a heavy duty foam roller, and I used this the other day, and it was fire. It was perfect. This is the one I usually use. Normal foam roller. This is fire. So we're gonna use this and the lacrosse ball and then the medium band, and I'll show you guys everything that I do with this, and then we will get rocking. I may need to take like a rice cake or something because I'm pretty hungry. Yeah, let me warm up here and then we'll get going. All right, so. Alright, I'll do the leg swings and all of that there, so I can feel juiced up right before I run. So let me get my fuel going, like my hydration, a little rice cake, and we'll head out, alright? Alright, we made it to the park. This is Andy Brown Park. This is the east side in Coppell, Texas. This is where I'm thinking about hosting the run club. I will show you guys what it's looking like over there, but I gotta lube up first. A little biofreeze, never hurt nobody. Lower back a little bit, boom. I put on my knees too, and then the back of my hamstring, and then kind of down my leg. Okay, let's pray that my hamstring does not bother me, or my left quad, because my left quad started to bother me a little bit my last run. Cramping wise, I think I was cramping the last mile. So let's pray. I try to shoot for like 9 to 10, probably 9 to 9:45 pace the whole time. Keep my heart rate around 130 to 150, 150 max. I feel pretty good right now though, but we'll see. So I'm gonna do these leg swings, get warmed up. I'm already pretty warm. We'll do those. I'll walk you guys to see like where I want to set up everything, like before we start running for the run club, and then we'll get going. Another thing, these shorts are insane because I'm gonna show you guys. The pockets are crazy. Super windy. I hope it doesn't rain. Oh well, I am gonna run with the camera. You put this in this pocket, doesn't move. I put my phone in this one, boom, doesn't move. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was saying, dude, I don't know how I used to run with my phone in my hands. Like, I I did all my runs with my phone in my hand. There was never a run I did where I didn't run with my phone in my hand, which is crazy now that I use the phone pocket. But today I'll get sweat all over the camera. So you guys better enjoy. Try to get some shots for you guys and just talk to you guys every mile. But throw my podcast on and we'll get rocking. And hopefully my ankle does not bother me because I can feel it already. Or is that just me being soft? I don't know. Miles ain't gonna get ran by themselves, boy. Show you guys what we're working with. There's a shit ton of parking. Let me flip this. So I parked all the way back here and there's all these spaces. And what's cool is there's different entrances. So if this entrance doesn't seem to be the right one for us to meet, then we'll go to the west side. I think there's one other spot, but I mean, this park is huge. When I ran the 5 miles the other day, I ran like three and then came back. I don't know, but it was far. And I stopped way before it ended. So this goes on for a bunch. The run club would just be 3 miles, like a 3-mile loop that I've already tracked. But there's also this Google site where you can like pin certain points and it'll make like a loop for you and you can track how many miles that is. I need to do that so I know exactly. But we're walking up. I parked pretty far back there. We're walking up. They got a whole pool area and also playground. The pool's over there. They like a whole 4th of July thing here the other day. There's like a bunch of games. That's where I was playing putt-putt, if you saw that TikTok. They had like a bunch of stuff set up. But this is the huge courtyard right here. Bathrooms right there. And I'm wanting to do like the setup in front of here, or even like back there where there's like tables and chairs. I think that'd be pretty cool. But apparently you can't host something if it's more than 20 people. So I'm just gonna go off the limb that I don't know how many people are showing up, and that will kind of be that. I assume more than 20 people will show up though, because over 200 people said they'd come to the run club. A little closer look. Nice courtyard area. There's lights at night. We could even meet up in the middle of the field, but this is like the perfect spot to host a run club. So I'll show you guys a little bit of the trail too when we get going, just how like scenic and beautiful it is. And we will knock this run out, baby. Come out of the bathroom, you come down this little walkway and there's this huge just grass field. They had volleyball set up the other day. It's sick, dude. Look how much space there is. I feel like for the first one though, I don't know if I do any extracurricular activities like outside of the run club, but I feel like the more and more people know about it, people come, it starts, being its own community as the preferred run club. We start doing events afterwards, get food trucks to come, Kona Ice, Smoothie King trucks to come out. Like, I have so many ideas that I want to branch off of this just basic run club idea, that I think this would be really cool to start, and just not like the wave of the industry, but just honestly it is the wave of the industry right now, and just keep the momentum going with that. But if you look over here, you got this like beautiful lake over there, another courtyard area. We can even do the meetup over there and start there if there's too many people here. Huge baseball fields over there. I'm gonna run that way and then come all the way down, and then we'll run all the way back there, past like into the woods, into the other part of the park, which I'll show you guys. But we're going to get going here. I gotta start my Garmin and my Whoop. I didn't even talk to you about the Whoop. I'll talk to you guys about it afterwards if I remember. But we'll do that, and then yeah, we'll knock out these 4 miles. Alright, so this is the 1 mile mark. It looks like it's gonna rain, I'm not gonna lie. But super beautiful. So like terrace area, overlooks the lake. This is perfect for a run club. That does not look very good. Oh my God, you saw that? Sheesh. Hopefully it doesn't come this way, but I'm trying to give like a new like vibe and feel to run clubs. I feel like other than the run club that meets at White Rock Lake, all of them like in the city and stuff, which is cool. But this is just more like nature. As you can see, like the path goes into the trees, but it's really, really beautiful. So we're gonna keep going. That was only mile 1. 3 to go. I'll show you guys more of what the route looks like, and we'll go from there. I really hope we don't get rained on. Matter of fact, let me check the weather. I'm gonna run to, there's a few shelter spots or like covered areas that I know along the way, but we need to get going because it is not looking too good over there. There's more. I'm gonna wait until we see one more and then we'll bounce. Today's listen is Thigh Over CEO. Kevin O'Leary is the guest. Fire. I love Kevin O'Leary. I used to watch Shark Tank all the time. Let's get going though. It's about to get bad. That is the shelter I was talking about, so we're gonna thug it out and pray it doesn't rain on us. If it does, stick this DJI in a pocket and keep on running, baby. Feeling good so far. About a mile, 0.6 in. The bridge is the next kind of landmark. I talked about that on my TikTok, but it seems to be all the way over there. We're chilling. Gonna be post-run club beach volleyball. That might be pretty fire. Gotta write that down. I forgot to tell you guys the pace of mile 1. It was low 9s. We just hit mile 2, 9:14. Feeling pretty good. Sitting at like 120 to 150 heart rate. Every time I start talking, my heart rate starts going up, so it's alright. I feel pretty good though. Just gotta keep the same pace. Make sure heart rate's not getting too high. That is where I did one of the fit checks. We're about to go under the bridge to the other side of the park. It's pretty cool down here. We're like 2.5 in. These bugs are killing me. Last time I went that way. But we're gonna go around this way. Those bugs are smacking me. I just keep like running into them. The sky looks crazy. Crazy bad. Oh my gosh. 1.5 miles left. And we are out of here, bro. We got more beach volleyball. Little courtyard. Basketball courts over here. Could even do post run club hoops. I don't know if people want to do that, but this park has everything. Soccer fields over here. But your boy needs to get back. We got about a mile, 1.2 left. Cut back, go under the bridge, and we'll be done. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really fucking with this hat. The brim is too hard, and the top is too like structured for my liking. So this will be like round 6 of sample hats. I may wait to talk to my manufacturing team just to see if they have an easier route, but I don't know. It's a step in the right direction, but we're not there yet. And I'm chasing perfection. So back to the drawing board. Mile 3, 9:22, baby. Feeling good, heart rate's feeling good. When I can talk to you guys like this, we're at a good, easy pace. Let's finish this last mile out, baby. Finishing last steps. 0.04 and our car's right there. Let's see if we're exact. Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh, this is gonna be close. 0.98. Come on. I'm gonna run past it, unfortunately. 0.99. 4 miles. Come on, baby. That's light work. That's light work, baby. That felt really good. All right, I'm gonna take my pictures, my flicks, my fit checks, and I'll check in with y'all in literally like 5 minutes. Can't leave yet. 9:19 average pace, 37 total minutes. Average heart rate 142. Couldn't ask for anything better than that, baby. Got the little recovery shoes, React, Nike. Better than Easy Slides. And much cheaper at the retail price. Shout out my wife's mother for getting me this towel cover. I use it every time I run, not at the crib. Absolutely fire. Boom! Alright, that was really good, I'm not gonna lie. Really good. I'm very satisfied with how that run turned out. Oh my gosh, dude, what is going on today? At least you guys know I don't cut those parts out. I'm as real as it gets, baby. We got one more meal. Same shit as before. Ground beef, rice, same amounts, not avocado. Actually, I might throw that in there. A little avocado, a little Mexican cheese. Light cheese from Trader Joe's. Pickled onions, zesty ranch. I'm not gonna go ketchup this time. A little pico, and we'll call it a night. Actually, I do have a protein shake too, so the beef bowl and then protein shake. So keep it simple every single time, but that's really the entire day. It's 9:20. I'm gonna go home and eat that, and then eat the protein shake, watch Love Island with Michaela, and then go to sleep. And new set of clips tomorrow. Tomorrow we got majority rest day. I might go hit a high rocks workout. Low key, I'm feeling it tomorrow just because I just signed up, so I might as well do that. So if I do that, I may or may not hoop, just because I don't want my foot to keep agging me. Is that even a word? Aching me when I run. I don't know, we'll feel it out tomorrow. Low key, I was running and I was thinking about how when I turned 24 last year in October, and I told myself I wanted to do something hard. I wanted to start something hard, and that's why I started to run. I did my first ever run with my two best men, AJ and Christian, and I always think back to that day of how like that shit sucked, but like it felt like the start of something new. I had no idea where this running hobby or endeavor would go. I remember trying to run, I think it was in 2023 or 2022, maybe 2022, and I ran 1 mile, and I knew nothing about running. I ran as fast as I could. I think I did like a 7:20, and I was like, dude, I'm not doing this ever again. And I stopped for a while, but for some reason on my birthday last year, I decided to start running again. And this has probably been one of the best decisions I've ever made and stuck with. I mean, I've gone through stuff where I've started and I haven't, continued doing it, but I think this is one of those things where I can just always, thank myself for staying disciplined with it and just trying it out. It started out as a hate relationship, and then it was to a love-hate, and now it's a love relationship. I love how hard running is. I love how challenging it is. I talked about this the other day, yesterday, how no matter how much progress you make with running, there's always something to improve or progress in with running. Like you can, unless you're Kipchoge, whatever his name is, who ran the sub 2 hour marathon, I'm sure he can still get better at running. So like, even the greatest in the world have something to get better at. And it's not even just with running. I think this carries over to anything in life. Think about like my brand. There's always something to get better at with my brand. There's always something to get better at with my strength training. Like there's always something. I can be a better husband, a better dog dad, a better son, a better brother. You know, anything in your life, there's always something to progress in. And I think more of you guys, like you need to think like that. And it's not a place of not being satisfied, but it's a place of not being complacent with where you're at and just being like, oh, well, I hit this mark, so I'm just gonna stop here. Like, there's always something new, something to get better at every single day. And if you can harp on that and just do the little daily task, I talk about this over and over again. You do the little daily tasks over and over again, the shit's gonna add up. You may not see it in 3 months. Honestly, 3 months is a short amount of time. If you really sit back and think about the last 5 years, where were you 5 years ago? And you think about 3 months from now is what? Let's not even count this month. August, September, October, the end of October. If you change the trajectory of what you're doing daily, it could be 2 small things. It could be you getting up an hour earlier or sticking to a whole foods diet and having that little treat on the weekend. And you do that for 3 months, your life's gonna change, I'm telling you. You just add these little daily tasks over and over and over again. You try to get the best at them and enjoy going through. Some might struggle, some might not, but just enjoy going through this process of trying to reach that end goal. And obviously, harp on the end goal. Make sure you have that in mind where that's set, but don't make that your end all be all. Enjoy the process. I don't enjoy every single run I go on, but I know that is what needs to get done in order for me to get better at running. I can't say it enough, guys. The daily clips will add up. There's always something to get better at. I really hope that what I show on a daily basis, I can be the vessel of God where he wants me to be in my purpose in life. Just to obviously live through him and to motivate people and push people to be their best self. That's why I love the Whoop community, because I'm creating a community of people that are trying to better themselves daily. It's not a group of people trying to go party or, you know, drink all the time, stuff like that. But I think it's just really cool to see all of this come together. And it took kind of the little decision to start running. As little as that may seem, it's kind of opened my mind and opened my world and community to something I'm just super, super grateful for. And we're just gonna keep going with this. If you guys have any questions, concerns, anything like that, or you just want to talk to somebody, my DMs are always open. You guys know I always reply, whether that's to a comment or a DM. Trust me, I'm always here for you guys. So on that note, we're gonna head home, enjoy this ride home, eat up, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, remember, hit those daily clips, okay? I believe in you. As always, peace, love, and blessings.